This
Class what we
conference
have
will
done.
now be recorded.
So last class till where we have finished, girls? We have finished till contra.
Ma'am.
Have we finished with till contra voucher, or we were supposed to start with contra voucher?
We finished contra voucher, ma'am.
Okay. So are you able to see my screen? Girls, are you people able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So any doubt in contra voucher? Any doubts in passing the contra voucher? Did you have any difficulty or did you find anything stuck? So I think we have done till the third sum, if I'm right. Or I has shown the simple journal entry and compound journal entry both I has showed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have finished the entire contra.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then let's look at the types of bills what we have. So types of bill means when we are doing any credit transaction, like when the credit transaction will appear. So when I am making purchase or sales to any customer, ultimate customer, am I going to give a credit to the person who is going to purchase only one item from me? Will I give them the credit? Or I'll be giving the credit to the person who is going to repeatedly make purchase from me, like from one business to another business, from my business to another business, where the other business is purchasing for the sake of reselling the items. So
Who's
whenever there is
repeatedly
a
make?
yes, repeatedly who is going to make a purchase from me, like from one business to another business, there I am going to give the credit. Okay. So there are four types of bills that we are going to follow it up over here. First one is new reference bill. So when do we use this new reference bill? So goods are purchased or sold on credit basis. Means whenever there is a purchase or sales happening on credit basis, then I'll be passing that transaction under new reference. Okay. So whenever I'm clearing that pending bills, whichever the credit transactions has happened, no. So when I'm clearing those pending bills, I'll be using the against reference bill. Against reference bills are used to clear the pending credit bills. Okay. Advance bill So before purchasing or selling the goods, if some amount is paid or received in advance, that time I'll be passing the advance bill. Immediate payment or spot payment irrespective of purchase or sale, I'll be recording it under on account. So understood with this four types of bill. If anybody did not understand, please tell. I'll repeat it once again. Understood?
Yes.
So let's see the payment voucher. Okay. So payment voucher, whenever there is a cash outflow from the business, that time I'll be recording the payment voucher, and the shortcut key for this is F5. And wherein the syntax will be debit expenses ledger and credit will be cash or bank. Okay. So let's see how to pass this transaction. So first entry is paid advance of rupees 2000 to BC traders by cash. So I'm going to pay the advance amount. So if I'm paying the advance amount, who is BC traders to my business? If I'm paying the
Creditors.
advance, so he will be my sundry creditor. So we'll go for, I'll go for vouchers. So payment voucher F2. I'll change the date. I'll change the date. Debit will be BC traders. Okay. So BC traders, I have to create. What is the shortcut key for creation? Alt C. Alt C. I will create BC traders. So BC traders, they are my sundry creditors. So here you can see maintain balance bill by bill. So this point should be yes. So this is a point which is going to keep a track of my credit transaction that is going to happen with this particular supplier. Okay, I'll make it yes and I will save it. Control A to save. Now what is that I am doing? So it is advance that I am paying. So I'll give it as ADV1. So how much is the amount? 2000 rupees. So credit cash. I'll give the narration being cash paid as advance to BC traders. So I want you people to pass this entry. Make sure you are changing the date also. If anybody is having any difficulty in passing the entry, please tell. I'll explain.
Can you please repeat it again, ma'am? The advanced thing.
Advance, you wanted me to explain it. Types of bills, right? wanted to you wanted me to explain the types of bill or only the question?
Only the question, ma'am. Like, how did you mention advance payment? That thing.
So paid advance of rupees 2000 to BC traders. So if I am paying the advance means that means he is my creditor. Okay. So now I am going to pass the entry once again. Go to vouchers. So payment voucher, change the date. So I'll give it as 1/5. So BC traders. So here I have to create the ledger BC traders, wherein BC traders he will be coming under sundry creditor, and here we have maintain balance bill by bill. So irrespective of sundry creditors or sundry debtors, if you are choosing any this two type of group, then you will be getting this option maintain balance bill by bill. So maintain balance bill by bill means I am telling my Excel to keep a track of the transactions that are happening with this particular ledgers, means to the supplier or to the customer. So I should keep this one yes, and then I will save this. So as I am making the changes in maintain balance bill by bill, you can see bill wise details will appear. So for you to understand better, I will make this maintain balance bill by bill as no. Okay. So I'll make this as no. See 2000, it is directly taking me to the credit point. It is not taking me to the tracking of the bill wise details. So for that, I have to keep the maintain balance bill by bill as yes. Then you can see it will take me to the bill wise details, which shows that your transaction is being kept tracked by Tally. Okay, advance ADV1, that is advance one. How much amount I am paying? 2000 rupees. End of list. So I am paying it by cash. Being cash paid as advance to BC traders. And I will save it. So I want you people to pass this entry. Understood, girls? You able to do it? Done, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, paid rent of rupees 30,000 and commission rupees 2,000 by cash for Jayanagar branch. So, rent I have to show the cost center to which place I am paying. So, rent I am paying it for Jayanagar branch. Okay. So, here what will be debit and what will be credit? So, debit will be rent and commission, credit will be cash. Okay. So now it is a compound entry because there are two debit and one credit. So I will pass the entry. Before that, I'll change the date 1/6. So debit will be, so first one is rent paid account. So I have to create ledger rent paid account. So it is already there. So I will select rent paid account. So rent is 30,000 rupees. So it is asking cost category. It is for, I'll create Bangalore. So for you people, it might be there. So I'll create under Bangalore, I'll create JP Nagar. So JP Nagar. So now one more debit is there. That is commission. I'll press D and enter. Now I'll create commission paid. commission paid account. So that will come under indirect expenses. I save this. So that is commission will be 2000. So for commission, I don't want cost category. So if you are getting cost category in unnecessarily in any ledgers, take the cursor to the ledger, control enter. Now press control I, because here I am not able to see cost center. I'll press control I and I will go to cost center over here. And I'll make this one as, I'll make it enter, I'll change it to no. And I will save this. So 2000 rupees, and credit will be, I'm paying it by cash. So being rent and commission paid by cash. Save. So there are two debit and one credit means that is a compound journal entry. If there is one debit and one credit, then it is simple journal entry. Irrespective of two credit and one debit or two debit and two credits, it will be called as compound journal entry.
Ma'am, how do we save the existing data? Control plus?
A.
Okay, ma'am.
Done. If anybody is finding any difficulty passing the entry,
Ma'am, I actually made the account rent paid, but
yeah,
it when I'm putting it as an account, it's saying spelling error, ma'am. It's not been created.
spelling error under which group you have taken? Just check
Indirect
under which
expenses,
group.
ma'am.
Indirect expenses only. Sometimes if it is already created twice also, it will not accept, or if it is chosen with some other group also, it will not show these things and all, it is there. So it is very important when you are creating, give the name properly and choose the right group. Done, girls? Done? So let's go to the next one. Furniture with a cost of rupees 20,000 was was purchased at a cost of rupees 20,000 through check, ICICI Bank. So what has happened over here? If anybody can explain me. Furniture with a cost of rupees 20,000 was purchased at the cost of rupees 18,000 through check.
Discount.
So we have received the discount where I am purchasing the furniture worth 20,000. I am just paying them 18,000. That means 2,000 rupees discount I have received. So here I'll pass the entry. Make sure you are changing the date. So debit will be furniture account. So furniture account cost of that is 20,000. Okay. So here I should show discount received. So discount received is not there. I need to create discount received. So it will come under what, which group? It is indirect income to me. So how much I'm getting discount? 2,000 rupees. So cost category I don't need. So I have told you have to get back to the ledger. Take your cursor to the ledger. Press Control Enter. Here cost center will be not shown. Press Control I for more information. And here you can see cost center is S. I'll press Enter and make it as no and save it. So now 2,000 rupees discount I am receiving and I am paying it by check. So it is ICICI Bank. So ICICI Bank I am paying it. Okay. So I'll just open and give the opening balance. So you can see it is negative balance it is showing. So I'll press enter, come to the opening balance and I'll give some opening balance. So now you can see how the transaction is passed. Okay. So instrument number, 6-digit instrument number I'll give. So here being furniture purchased at a discount rate. I'll save it. I'll give you 2 minutes of time. Girls, any doubt? Is everyone able to do it? We will save this. Let's go for the next entry. Paid advertisement expenses of rupees 10,000 by cash, where expenses are banner 5,000, pamphlets 2,000, hoardings 2,000, and news 1,000. So we had discussed about the cost category, isn't it? Cost category and cost centers. So now instead of using that cost category for the branches and the head office, we can use that in a different way also. So where I'll be creating the cost category as advertisement and cost centers as this things, whatever the components I have for advertisement. So let me first create the cost category. I'll go to create cost category. I'll create advertisement. I'll save this. Now I will create the cost center under it. So backspace, space bar, select advertisement. So I have banner, hoardings, then I have pamphlets, then I have news. So I will pass the entry now, vouchers. So I'll change the date, 1/7. So here debit will be, I have to create the ledger by name advertisement expenses. Okay. So I'll use Alt C, advertisement expenses account. So it is indirect expenses. So I will say this. So advertisement expenses, it is 10,000. So 10,000. So I have to activate the cost centers and cost category for this. So I'll take my cursor to advertisement expenses, press Control Enter. So from here, I'll press Control I and I will make cost centers as this. Now I'll save it, Control A. So 10,000 rupees. So here it will ask the cost category. I'll tell it is advertisement. So first one is banner. Banner is 5,000. Then we have pamphlets. Pamphlet is 2,000. Then we have hoardings. Hoardings is 2,000. And I have news. News is 1,000. So whenever if I wanted to purchase any individual advertisement also, I can hire. So credit will be I am paying it by cash. So being cash paid towards advertisement expenses. I'll press enter and save it. Hope you people have understood. If anybody did not understand, please tell. I'll repeat it once again. If you have understood, I'll give you 2 minutes of time. You can pass the entry.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
So here in this transaction, they are telling that advertisement expenses consist of banners, hoarding, pamphlet and news. So we have already discussed about cost category and cost center. Cost category, it is used for the main title of the branch or head office. Cost centers are used for sub branches of the business. So instead of using the cost category and cost center in that way, there are different ways how I can use the cost category. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'll first create the cost category and cost center. I have created cost category advertisement. Okay, I create advertisement cost category. Then I will create cost center. So cost centers I will create it under advertisement. So here you can see under advertisement, I have created banner, hoarding, news and pamphlets. Okay. So I have created it. Now I'll pass the vouchers. So vouchers, I'll change the date. So advertisement expenses. Now I should use the ledger. Without using the ledger, I cannot pass the So advertisement expenses, which comes under indirect expense. So I have created a ledger. Now the total cost of this advertisement expenses is 10,000. Now cost category, I will segregate the things like banner, it is 5,000, and hoardings, it is 2,000. Then we have pamphlets. Pamphlets is for 2,000, and news, it is for 1,000. So like this, I will pass it, and I am paying this expenses by cash, 10,000. So being cash paid towards advertisement expenses. I have to give the narration and then save the entry. Hope you understood, ma. Done. I'll save it. So now there is one more example in the same way how I can use the cost category and cost centers. Paid rent for the floors hired in UB City building. So the rent amount is 1 lakh, which I am paying it by bank. So for first floor I am paying 40,000, for third floor I am paying 30,000, and for fifth floor I am paying 30,000. So first I have to create the cost categories, cost category and cost center. I'll go to cost category. I'll create UB City building. So now I'll create cost centers. I'll use backspace to select the cost category. I'll select UB City, and I'll create first floor, then third floor, then fifth floor. That created. Now I'll go to vouchers. So I'll change the date 1/8. So here is rent to UB City building. I'll create the ledger rent to UB City. So it comes under indirect expenses. I'll save this. So how much is the rent I'm paying? It is 1 lakh. So cost category, I should select UB City. So for first floor, how much I'm paying? 40,000. 40,000. For third floor, I am paying 30,000, and for fifth floor, I am paying 30,000. Okay, so I am paying it by bank. So I'll select ICICI Bank. So I'll give the instrument number, 6-digit number I'll give. So being rent paid by check, I will save it. The same procedure what we did in the previous sum. First create the cost category, UB City building. Under that create cost center, first floor, third floor, fifth floor. Then come to the vouchers. So create a ledger, rent to UB City, enter the amount and select the cost category cost centers by giving the respective amount. So then I am paying it by ICICI Bank, and give the narration and save it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, how to delete an entry, ma'am? Credit or debit? How to delete a particular line?
So the amount, if it is getting tallied, it will not take you further. Just check what is the amount you have given. You need not have to delete any debit or credit. Debit 1 lakh and credit should be 1 lakh.
If I have
Just check.
entered wrong details, sir.
Oh, you wanted to delete the entire entry only.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for if that is a thing, then you have to go to day book. So here it is for 1st of August. So I'll press Alt F2. I'll give the period. So I'll give the entire financial period. That is from 1st 1/4 to 31/3. You can see it will show all the entries. So now I wanted to delete this particular entry like rent to UB City. I'll open this entry from daybook and I'll press Alt D.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, how to go to day?
So day book from your vouchers, you can see beneath the vouchers only you have day book and another one way is
Yes, ma'am.
display
Okay.
more report, day book is there. So once you
Yes,
enter
ma'am.
there, press Alt F2 for period and give the entire financial year. If you don't know in which dates you have passed, give the entire financial year. It will show the list of transactions that you have passed.
Yes,
With the
ma'am.
date, ledger name, everything. Select the entry, press enter, then press Alt D.
Yes, ma'am. Got it, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay. Is everybody trying? Hope everybody are able to do it. So next we have duplication of voucher. So here you can see there is a transaction paid telephone bill of rupees 5,000 from HDFC Bank on 31st of every month. Means whichever month we have 31st date, we are going to pass the entry on it. Okay. So I'll go to vouchers. So payment voucher, I'll change the date. So July we have 31st date. So I'll make the entry on 31st 7. Okay. So here it is about telephone bills. So I have to create the telephone bills. I'll press Alt C, telephone bills paid. So it is indirect expenses. I'll save it. So 5,000 rupees we are paying. So cost category is not required. So I'll go back to the particular ledger, control enter. I'll press control I for more information and cost centers. I'll make it as no. Okay. So 5,000 and how am I paying? I am paying it by bank. That is HDFC Bank. I'll create Alt C. HDFC Bank account. It comes under bank accounts. I will save it. So 5,000 rupees. I'll give the opening balance. So instrument number. So here I'll be giving the narration being check issued towards telephone bill for the month of July. Okay. So I'll pass one entry. So before you try, I want you people to see here what is the procedure I am following in order to duplicate the voucher. Then you can try. So I have passed the payment voucher, that is for 31st July. So I'll press enter, enter. Now I'll go to day book. Daybook. So here you can see my telephone bill is been seen on the daybook what I have pressed. So here from here I am going to press Alt 2. Alt 2 for duplication. Now you can see duplication is appearing. Now I'll change the date. I'll make it as 31/8. So I'll just press enter. So here I'll change the instrument number and I'll press end. I'll remove July and I will give it as August and I will save it. Same way, it will again open with the day book with the July month only. I'll press Alt 2 for duplication. I'll press F2. I'll make it as 31/12. Okay, so I will press enter. So here I'll change the instrument number. I'll press end, remove July and give it as December and I will save it. So in the daybook you can see there is only one entry being shown. So I wanted to check the other entries also. I'll press Alt F2. I'll make it to 14 to 31/3. So here you can see telephone bills. It has been passed. Okay. So now I wanted to view only the telephone bills ledger. How to check only the telephone bills ledger? So it is ledger report. I have to go to display more reports, accounts book, ledger. I'll select whichever ledger I wanted to view. I wanted to view telephone bills. So from here I will open Alt, I'll press Alt F2 and view the period 14 to 31/3. So telephone bills I have made it on 3 different months. Okay, once again I'll show you for the second sum and the third one I wanted you people to try. Okay, so second one is paid interest of rupees 1,000 by cash on first of every month. Okay, so here also I'm going to do the duplication only. Vouchers. So I'll change the date as 1/5. So here it is interest paid. So I'll create the ledger interest paid account. So it comes under indirect expenses. So I'll save this. So how much I'm paying? 1,000. I'm paying it by cash. Okay, so being interest paid for the month of May and I will save it. Now I'll go to day book. So here it is payment interest paid I can see. So I should take my cursor there. Don't open the entry. From being in the day book only, press Alt 2. So Alt 2 will take you for the duplication. Now view the date. I have passed for May. Now I wanted to pass it for June 1/6. So I'll press enter. I'll come to the narration, press end key and remove May and make it as June. Enter, enter. So two more entries I will do the same way. Alt 2, F2, 17, end key, make it July and save it. Once again, Alt 2, F2, 1, 8. End key, remove May and make it August and save it. Now once you have done, to check, I'll press Alt F2. I'll give the period 1/4 to 31/3. So interest paid together, all the payment entries will be shown. I wanted to see only interest paid account. So for that, I'll go to display more reports, accounts book, ledger, and here I wanted to view interest paid. Enter. So here it is showing only for 1 month. I'll press Alt F2. I'll make it to 1/4 to 31/3. So I have passed 4 entries. So this is how you can generate the ledger report. So ledger wise report you can view like this. So I'll give you 5 minutes of time. Try with the other one, paid rent of rupees 10,000 by bank on 2nd of every month. Able to do it, girls? Duplication of voucher. Girls, anybody having any doubts, please tell. Anybody is having any doubt? More 1 minute, then we'll continue with the other voucher. Okay, let's continue with the receipt voucher. So receipt voucher, whenever there is a cash inflow into the business, where cash is coming to the business, that time I'll be recording the receipt voucher. The shortcut key for that is F6. So the amount received for any business transaction should be recorded in this voucher. And the syntax will be credit, income ledger, debit, cash or bank. Okay. So received rent of rupees 5,000 and commission of rupees 5,000 by cash for JP Nagar branch. So now we had paid the rent. Now we will be receiving the rent and the commission. So in Tally, how we are going to pass that entry? So I'll go for vouchers and F6 for receipt voucher. I'll press F6. Now you can see it has changed to receipt voucher. I'll change the date to 1/5. So credit will be income ledger. Okay. So here rent received. So I have to create rent received account. So rent received account. So it is indirect income. I will save it. So rent will be 5,000. And one more credit is there, that is commission. I'll press C and enter. Then I'll create the ledger commission received account. So it is also indirect income. I'll save it. So commission will be 5,000. So how am I receiving? I am receiving it by cash. Being cash received from rent and commission. I will save this. Try this out, girls. Use F6 to change to receipt voucher. So here rent received and commission received will be under indirect income. You people are of BCom, which year? First year, second year, semester?
Fourth semester, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Fourth semester. Okay, everyone are of same section?
Ma'am, I'm not from Commerce Department.
You are not from commerce.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
How many of you are there non-commerce students? Like you are from arts or science, ma?
Science, ma'am. We work data science and analytics. I am Chandana.
Okay, okay. Is there anyone else apart from her who are from non-accounting stream? Guys, if you are from non-accounting stream, it will be difficult to follow it up. If you are not understanding the logic, please tell. I'll explain it once again. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
only one student is from non-accounting stream. Rest others, everyone are from fourth semester and from the same section.
I and Chandana, ma'am. We are classmates.
Okay, okay. There are few
Chandana is
more people who are from non-accounting stream. Hope you girls are able to follow it. Hope done with this, girls. So we'll go for the next one. Furniture worth rupees 18,000 was sold at rupees 15,000 by cash. So here we are allowing the discount. Okay. So 18,000 worth of furniture I am selling at 15,000. That means 3,000 rupees discount I am giving. Okay. So we will pass the entry. Make sure you are changing the date. So here it will be how the entry should be. So credit will be expense ledger. So furniture account. So how much is the cost of furniture? 18,000. Debit will be discount allowed. So that time only I was receiving the discount. Now I have to provide the discount. So discount allowed account. So it is indirect expenses for me. So how much the discount that I am giving? 3,000 rupees discount I am giving. And I am collecting it by cash. So being furniture sold at a discount rate. Except the receipt voucher, others and all, you'll get debit first. In receipt voucher, you'll get the credit aspect first. I'm giving you sufficient time to do the sums. If you are having any doubts, please do tell. I'll press enter and I will save it. Now next is Vinod introduced rupees 6 lakh into the business by HDFC Bank. So I'll change the date. It has 1/7. So here Vinod is introducing 6 lakh rupees. So what is the ledger that I have to create? Vinod's capital account. So it will come under capital account. I'll save it. How much is the amount he's introducing into the business? 6 lakh. So by bank, HDFC Bank, I'll select HDFC Bank. So instrument number, bank name, the space bar, specify bank name, it is HDFC Bank. Being capital introduced into the business and save. save it. Next sum, received advance from ABC company rupees 2000 by cash, which was then remitted to ICICI Bank. So there are two transactions that are happening over here. One is I'm passing the receipt voucher where I have to show the advance from ABC company. Then I have to show the cash deposit to the bank, which will be contra voucher. Okay. So first I'll pass the entry under receipt voucher. So I'll make it on 1/8. So here it is advance purchase received from ABC company. So I'll create ledger for ABC company. So they are my sundry data. If they are giving me the advancements, they are my customers. Okay. Maintain balance bill by bill. It should be yes. Press enter. Save. So I am receiving advance. So it is advance 2. So amount is 2000 rupees I am receiving. End of list. How am I receiving? I am receiving it by cash. So cash being advance received from ABC company. I will save it. So on 1st of August, I am receiving the advance amount from ABC company. How am I receiving? I am receiving it by cash. So this voucher, I should pass it under receipt. Okay. So then I have to remit this amount to the bank. So for cash deposit, amount deposit, what we have to use? Contra voucher. Okay. So pass this entry, then we will pass the contra voucher. I'll save it. Now I have to deposit this cash to the bank. So I'll press F4 for contra and I'll change the date. On 2nd, I am depositing it to the bank. So to which bank I am depositing? So I am depositing to ICICI Bank. Okay. So how much? It is 2000 rupees. So credit is cash. So debit the receiver ICICI Bank. So denomination. So bank name. I'll specify the bank name ICICI Bank and being cash deposited to ICICI Bank and I will save it. Okay. So these three things: received brokerage charges by cash, received interest on 2nd of every month, and received rent received of rupees 25,000 on 1st of every month. I wanted you people to try with this thing, three questions. So please make a note of these three questions. First one, received brokerage charges by cash of rupees 3,000. I repeat, received brokerage charges of by cash of rupees 3,000. Second question, received interest of rupees 2,000 on 2nd of every month. Second question, received interest of rupees 2,000 on 2nd of every month. Third question, rent received rupees 25,000 on 1st of every month. Third question, rent received rupees 25,000 on 1st of every month. So the first question, it is a normal transaction, and second question, I wanted you people to try with minimum 5 months. Okay. So on the second date and on the first date. So 5 transaction, you have to try to duplicate it. So next class we'll start with this. If you people have done or what, I'll check and then I will further proceed. Okay. So now in Tally, if I wanted to check the voucher report, so I'll go to day book. So I'll press Alt F2. I'll enter the financial year 14 to 31/3. You can see the list of all the transactions, whatever I have passed, it will show. Now, if I wanted to view any one particular voucher type, like I have done contra, payment, receipt. So I wanted to see only receipt voucher, how many I have passed. So for that, I'll press F4 from the day book. Day book, I'll go for receipt voucher. So only the receipt voucher it will display. So now if I wanted to check with the ledger wise report, for that I'll go to display more reports, accounts book, ledger. So here which type of ledger I wanted to check. So if I wanted to check for interest paid, so I'll select interest paid. So here I'll press Alt F2, give the period 14 to 31/3. So whatever the interest I have paid for whichever month, it will display. Okay. So this is how you will check the ledger wise report. I'll show you once again. To check ledger wise report from gateway of Tally, go to display more reports, enter accounts book, ledger, and choose whichever type of ledger wise report you wanted to view. So interest paid. So once it is open, here you can see the date. So I wanted to check for the entire financial year so that I will not miss out with any of the transaction. So here it will show the ledger wise report. So hope you people understood. So today we have covered with what are the things that we covered, what are the two types of vouchers we covered, girls. So we have covered with payment voucher and we have
And
covered with
receipt.
few of receipt vouchers. So the three questions whatever I have given in that, last two are duplication and one is a normal transaction. Try with these three things, and wherein the duplication interest received, for that one you pass 5 entries, and rent received pass 5 entries on it on different months. Okay. So tomorrow we will clarify this and we will proceed further. Any doubt in today's class? No doubts. So your silence means what should I consider that no doubts? Okay, try it out with the other things. So see you all girls. I will end the session for today. Good night. Thank you.